Hello, yogi friends. I'm going to show you some cool things that you can do anytime on the floor that will really help your alignment when we're doing any of your standing work or any of the flow classes. And it also just wakes up your mind about what alignment really means. And this is easy to do because we're just going to let gravity do all the work. So the first thing we're going to try is Warrior Two on the floor. So find yourself a wall. I'm pretty sure you have a floor and a wall. And I find that it's easier if I keep my torso up and am able to see how my legs are. So I'm going to go to the right. It's going to be Warrior Two to my right side. And I'm going to have the left toes going to the ceiling and the right toes going along to the right. Now, what I want to do, why I want to stay up, is I want to make sure that my front knee is not in front of that ankle, but just above it. And then just lift up and let the buttocks kind of even out, because once you fidget, they kind of move around a lot. If you do a lot of yoga, you'll know what I mean. And then with your elbows, help yourself come down. And then immediately you're going to find out all kinds of things about your body. You're going to feel, perhaps the right hip is stiff, or the left hip, or the left waistline is doing something. Again, make sure your buttocks are out of the way. And then you're going to bring your arms out. You can fidget and inchworm your upper body away from your pelvis. And of course, in Warrior Two, we would be looking, if our right knee is going to the right, our right arm, we'd be looking at the right arm. Okay, we've just taken a moment to move the things in the yoga room so that you can better see that the back leg, this left leg, is very straight. And you can stay here for as long as you'd like, because your body is still opening up. And it will give you that feeling of what alignment is. So Warrior Two is very much a two-dimensional pose, even though we're three-dimensional people. And so this will give you more information. And it will allow your body to passively open up in a way that's nice. It doesn't always have to be big flow classes. As long as you're doing some kind of yoga every day, that would be great. Now, I'm going to go right into triangle on this side. So we're going to straighten the right leg. If you've never done triangle on the floor, this is also a big discovery. And you take your elbows and move your torso over. And of course, now you know right hand will come underneath your right shoulder, reaching for your right toe, but of course, that's not going to happen because we don't have gravity helping us in that direction. And then left arm is just going to reach out above. And you're going to feel all of this whole left side and hamstrings and anything else that needs to be realigned. You're looking at your left hand. If you need to rearrange your head, go ahead. Just heard a crack. And this is a really great pose to practice on the floor as well. Dig your elbows in. Walk your body over. And then rotate the right toes to the ceiling. If you're feeling something in your neck, I am, then just take your hands and stretch the back of your neck. Allow your head to come back down to the floor. So now I'm going to come up. You can come up as well. We're going to line up this left foot underneath the left knee so that it can go into a Warrior Two, going to the left. The other foot, toes to the ceiling. Now dig your elbows in, lift those hips, let them relax a little bit, and then come on down. I feel like I can go a little deeper here. And then bring your arms out. And of course, you're going to look at your swords. Your left arm bone is your sword going to the left. Breathing. And just notice what's opening up. I'm feeling this right hip bone is now starting to relax a little bit more. And wherever you feel it, it's where you need it. So I can't tell you where you should feel it because I'm not in your body. I know where I feel it. I know where the most common places to feel some of these poses, but you're the only one who knows. We're going to straighten the left leg. Get ready for triangle on this side. Dig your elbows in. Ooh, move your body. Both legs trying to be straight here. I know that's hard if your hamstrings are tight, but this is a perfect place to allow those hamstrings to relax and open up a little bit more. Much easier to do here than in other poses. So left arm is reaching. In my case, it's getting to my shin, and then I'm going to look towards my right hand. Nice. You can stay here for as long as you'd like. I'd like to show you the final two little poses that I think are really useful for understanding how things should feel. Rotate the left toes to the ceiling and then just let your hips chill a little bit. Bend your knees, roll over. We're going to do down dog using the wall in two ways. So the first thing is to get your feet against the wall. Now you're going to see me move and adjust my feet as we do this. You're going to take your hands right underneath your shoulders. And you're going to press down and forward. And you can see that this dog is pretty extreme, so that's why, even though I started with hands underneath the shoulders, I'm going to move those hands till I can get to a place where I know my spine is a down dog. And then I'm going to adjust my feet, because what I want to do is push my heels. If my feet are totally down, it's the same thing. Push my heels towards the baseboard so that I can feel, it's like a little springy reaction. I can feel how that is helping my down dog. You can also, if your hamstrings are really tight, get up on the balls of your feet, bend your knees, press against the wall, and you'll just feel this reaction right into your pelvis and into your spine. Okay, so that's one way to feel the wall, to feel how your feet and your legs can help your down dog and the angle of your down dog. Now, let's use the wall in a different way. We're going to take a V, and I know this isn't the usual way that we do down dog, but it'll give us the feeling of pushing with our arms to elongate our spine. So you're going to take your hands, if you get your little V situation against the baseboard, tuck your toes. Oh, this is so good, actually. I really enjoy this because I'm using the wall to take the energy, and it's just a lot more relaxing. You can bend your knees if you'd like. I'm going to straighten mine, straighten my legs. If your feet are on the floor, this is a perfect time to start lifting your inner arches, and also to lift your toes and press the toes back into the floor. And don't collapse. Just take your time to come down. So I hope you can practice these a couple times, and it doesn't matter when, anytime. And let me know what you think. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.